Hello, my name is Alfredo Ochoa, Communication 111. I will be responding today to my partner, Trevor's video here, Trevor Magana, and on his first affirmative speech of American Samoa and citizenship. Now, I think Trevor brought up a lot of good points here, but I do think that, he emphasized a lot that it's not fair that American Samoans have to pay taxes and do things, pay things that usually U.S. citizens have to pay for, but not still, reap those same benefits as U.S. citizens, such as they're not able to, I believe, run for office, they're not able to vote or serve on the jury, according to Trevor, but they're still benefiting from other things, other important things, like voting. They're not getting that, but they are benefiting from protection from the police and stuff like that. So their taxes aren't just going completely, out the window. They're going to some sort of good. So I don't feel like it's completely justified to say it's super unfair, because they're still able to get something out of these taxes that they're paying for. Their children, and also in addition, can end up benefiting from these taxes that they're paying for, right? Their public schools and stuff like that they can go to and stuff like that. Trevor also mentioned how when American Samoans have to travel, essentially they have to travel with a special passport marked as essentially U.S. national or something like that. And you mentioned how that was already a problem, and I don't see why that is the case. It's just how it is. If they're American Samoans and they're U.S. nationals, and that's what it is, and that's what it is. That's what they're going to travel with, right? But also, in addition, a lot of American Samoan people are very proud Samoan people who don't wish to get citizenship. They don't really even want it. So in this article by Jennifer Cinco, called "Not All Born in American Samoa Want U.S. Citizenship," in this article by AP, she states that essentially a lot of Samoans are very proud people, and just they don't want citizenship. To quote them, it says, "At the end of the day, we are so proud of who we are. We love who we are. We don't want to change anything about that." So I don't feel like a lot of American Samoans want citizenship to begin with, so why would U.S. citizenship be granted to them if they're not proud to be U.S. citizens, right? They don't want it. They don't want to be U.S. citizens. That's right. That's all right. Also, in addition, they said that land, buying land and stuff like that in American Samoa would be more difficult or something like that if they were granted citizenship, because they don't sell land to people who are I think it's less than 50% American Samoa in ancestry. So I thought that was pretty interesting too. So to add on to that, there are a lot of proud American Samoan people who just don't even want it to begin with. They shouldn't be getting it if they don't want it. The territory of American Samoa is only about 55,000 people. So I can imagine that there are a lot of American Samoan people who are just proud. Of just not getting citizenship. So to add on to that, and just conclusion of what Trevor was just mentioning, I still feel like if they don't want it, we shouldn't be giving U.S. citizenship. We shouldn't be granting U.S. citizenship to American Samoan people, and they should still, have to pay for those taxes that they're currently paying for, that Trevor feels is unfair for them to pay for, because they're still, like I said, getting something beneficial from these taxes that they're paying. So in the end, like I said, I still feel like they should be paying their taxes. It's only fair. It's only about 27%, I think, they're paying for. So it's something that it's pretty high or whatever, but I feel like it's fair.